Okay, so much for the rules and procedures. Let's move into the forum. Each candidate will be asked to make a 30-second opening statement and a 30-second closing statement. Your opening statement is your opportunity to introduce yourselves and your candidacies. Now, I'm going to proceed with these and tell you in advance that quite arbitrarily we've decided to do it this way. We're going to start with Mr. Vagem and go down the table to Mr. Garibay, and then we're going to come back to Mr. Boswell's not here, Mr. Boyajian, and finish up with Mr. Eben. So, just so you have a little bit of time to get ready for that part of it. All right, we will now proceed with the opening comments in the order I just stated. First candidate, Doug Vagem.
45 seconds?
You have yes.
I just burned 30.
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Doug Vagem. I'm running for mayor because I see issues that were not being raised when I first looked at the candidate list. I waited to the last day, so I guess I'm the uninvited guest. But I'm the only candidate you cannot call too young, too inexperienced, or too big of a spender in this race. I served on the county board for 8 years. I know this district because this was my district. I live a mile away from downtown. I've always adored downtown. As a matter of fact, this bank is where I first opened my first savings account. And there's a lot of things we can do in Fresno, and one of the things we should watch out for is the debt that is building up with the bond sale. And I'd like to get into that further.
Thank you, Mr. Vagem. Next candidate, Ashley Swearingen.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's great to be here. I'm glad to know there are more voters than there are candidates. I was beginning to wonder, but with a great crowd like this, I'm confident in the electorate. Absolutely thrilled and passionate about Fresno. I'm excited about where we're going. I think that downtown is a city's calling card. I believe that Fresno has the potential to be a top-tier city in California. We've got a lot of momentum going our way, but frankly, it's time to deal with some of the deep-rooted issues in our community that have really evaded us for too long. Making progress on downtown is just one major example of that. Thank you.
And thank you. And our next candidate, Henry T. Perea.
Thank you. My name is Henry T. Perea, and for the last 6 years, I've been a member of the City Council working on many progressive issues at the City of Fresno, one being renewable energy, two being downtown. Over the last 6 years, I've had the opportunity to work with several developers to revitalize downtown and really take a look at building the higher density urban lofts that you see just down the street here today. So over the course of my 6 years, I have a proven track record, but I also have the experience to get the job done. So I appreciate the opportunity to be with all of you tonight.
Thank you very much. And our next candidate is Barbara Hunt.
Hello, my name is Barbara Hunt. I was born here in Fresno. Fresno is a beautiful place. I watched Fresno grow. This is personal to me. We had a beautiful downtown. Families was working. People was going everywhere. Gawk Chalk, Zukas, Pennies, stores everywhere. I want to bring this back home. The city of Fresno is a very small area. Thorne in California, Thorne in Nielsen, Thorne to First, back over to California Avenue, just that little box. We send all of our money to Manchester. We have no money coming in downtown area because the tax increments that was bought out through redevelopment, 5 developers own the whole downtown. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And our next candidate is Ignacio Garibay.
Yeah, my name is Ignacio Garibay. The reason I'm running for mayor because I can bring it together Fresno, because we are fighting and divided, and the way to win war is be united. And this, I mean, downtown Fresno, I tried 2 years ago, you know, start talking and that's making everything in acts, you know, and I can bring in that, I mean, to all our community of Fresno to working together and have our own business in downtown. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you. We'll go to the front row now and candidate Tom Boyajian.
I'm Tom Boyajian. I'm a two-term city councilman. I have my law office in downtown Fresno for the last 33 years. I have the experience, the passion, and the vision to lead this city. I spearheaded on the baseball stadium, the federal courthouse, and the convention center. And my first vote on city council, one of my first votes in closed session was to keep this building in the hands of Sandra King, and look what she's done.
Thank you. Next candidate, Mike Dages.
Hi, I'm Mike Dages, a current city council member. I've lived in Fresno all my life. I graduated from McLean High in 1967, went into the Navy in 1969, a Vietnam veteran, and also I've owned 3 businesses. I'm trying to do this in 45 seconds. I've owned 3 businesses, one of them being a vocational school, was appointed by the governor of the state of California to be on the private post-secondary and vocational education for the state of California. And I've also been a council assistant for 8 years and a council member for the last 6. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next candidate, Jerry Duncan.
Thank you. My first 3 years on the City Council, I was chairman of the Redevelopment Agency, and we set a goal, and that goal was to transfer the investment in downtown from the public sector to the private sector, and it worked. We are now having historic levels of private investment coming into downtown Fresno. We also adopted a motto in the RDA is shut up and build stuff, because there was too much dialogue and too much talk and not enough construction. We accomplished that. Downtown's been a priority for me in my last 7 years on the City Council, and as mayor, it will be a major priority for me in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, candidate Jeff Eben.
Thank you very much. My name is Jeff Eben. I was born in Fresno and raised here and graduated from Fresno State University under the tutelage of Jim Tucker with a degree in journalism. I've been the deputy mayor. I was a 27-year educator, but the deputy mayor for the last year. And when I came to the city hall, I learned a couple of really important things. Number one, you can do a tremendous amount of good in government, and I am really excited about running. And one of the things about doing good is you have to be willing to serve. And so I run for mayor strictly for the opportunity to serve. And one of the other things that I learned is downtown Fresno is absolutely beautiful. And we need to continue to move it because there's a spirit here that needs to be preserved and protected. And it is absolutely the thing that's going to make Fresno a truly great city when we revitalize downtown. Thank you.
Thank you, and that concludes our opening statements, our introductions from the candidates, and now we will begin the questions.